Hi, this is Jim West, and I'm with Carolina Varsity, and I want to talk about my way too early top 25 for the 2A classification. This is part three of the series, and I'll be talking about positions 18 through 25 now. These teams right here are, the teams that I think that they could show a lot of promise and go to the next tier, or they may be a team that just has too many question marks and they're going to struggle this year. Maybe they're a year out or so. Number 18 is East Lincoln, and this team right here does have a lot of question marks about it. The biggest one is Coach Bias. He was one of the best coaches that we've ever seen in the Southern District 7, and which that conference now has been broken up, so we don't have a Southern District 7 this time. But he is gone, and while East Lincoln has a lot of talent, I do have some question marks about them. I don't think they're going to be a leading contender for the 2AA championship. Uh, Number 19 I have is Bunn. They also had a coaching change, which is a very common theme this season. There's been a bunch of coaching changes, and especially with the top echelon teams. With Bunn, they lost a lot of their offensive weapons. I think their defense is going to be fine. I do like their head coach, David Weathersby. He's a personal friend of mine. He's a good fella, and he represents everything that I think is right about high school football. Great hire. Now, number 20 I had was Pisgah, and be honest with you, I think they should be higher in the rankings with more information that I've received since then. I do believe that they will contend with Henderson and Franklin. I'm going to say that they could beat either one of those teams. They might be just a little bit behind Hendersonville, but right there with Franklin. They're going to be a really good team. They've dropped from 3A to 2A. I think they might be a little bit of a young team this coming season, but at the same time, they have a lot of talent that's going to be coming up from JV. So let's keep an eye out on Pisgah. Number 21 is High Brighton. I think those guys from Caldwell County. There's some really good talent. They may be, they're going to have some players step up this coming season. Their defense should be fine. They're just going to have some issues, I believe, with moving the ball down the field the early parts of the season. Number 22 I have is Lincolnton. They lost their quarterback, their passing game. There's a lot of question marks on them. I do think they have a lot of talent. With East Lincoln and Lincolnton, I've been told by several people that I have them maybe overrated and a team like Newton Conover underrated. I did have Newton Conover in third in their conference. I think it's the South Fork Conference. I think that's right. And I believe I had Bandy's at 4 and Maiden at 5. Maiden lost a lot of talents, and but anyway, it's something to think about. Again, this is way too early, so there's going to be some changes from now until the first week before the regular season starts. Number 23 I have is Randleman. Shane Handy's done a really good job at Randleman. Very well coached team. They're going to be they're going to have a good quarterback. They should have a good defense. Losing, really good running back is going to be hard. I do think that they have enough talent, and I think these guys are going to be really well coached up, and we should see Randleman win their conference. Actually, have them over High Point Andrews. Number 24, I have Kinston. They're a very good team. My question with them is their defense. I think if their defense can gel, especially come October, November, you might have a very special team. I do think they're going to have their lumps at the beginning of the season. 25 is High Point Andrews, and you might be saying, well, shouldn't Andrews be a lot higher? They did win the 2AA state championship a few years back. I think it was 2013 they beat Monroe. And Andrews has a really good defense. Usually, a lot of that defense is gone. They lost their top 3 running backs, and Andrews is a team. High Point Andrews is a team that runs, and then runs again. Very, very well versed running squad. So, anyway, this is the end of my top 25 for the 2A, and thank you for listening.